Hey folks, Kevin here. Well, it's May 3rd, 2025. Yesterday, Todd and I got the plastic up here. We're on the second floor of the 34 by 50 building, the building that's still standing, but this whole wall got pulled away, buckled up the floor down here. And the plastic's doing a great job, but still is a little bit of leaking where the overhang from the building that fell was attached and overhung here, and there was flashing and shingles there, and so it is leaking beneath the shingles where the flashing was and leaking down there. I'm collecting the water down there in a basin, but it's worked its way right along the edge here. So that's a bit of an issue. So it isn't just coming in from the south wall, it's coming in from the overhang. We had 2-foot overhang just like on this building on each spot. So it's a rainy day today. Not sure if I'll be recording any video today. I need a break in the rain. I've been searching for, all right, so to collect enough blocks, I'll need about 64 blocks, and those are the 4 by 8 by 16 inch blocks that I made the rumble wall, the handicap garden beds out of, and all the canal systems that you've seen around. So I know I have some blocks that are off by the wood yard, and those blocks were still a lot of them were still adhered to each other with some construction adhesive, so I'll have to break those apart. And so we'll use 4 of the 4 by 8 by 16 blocks under each corner of each one of the buildings, and so that means that there'll be 16 for each of the shipping containers, not buildings, the shipping containers, and that'd be 64 for all 4 of them. So it's a wet, rainy day. Really happy that this has worked out and it's sealed up there. I'll show you. You can see where the flashing is there, and it's going right down underneath the shingles and making its way, and that's on both sides there. So I'll have to try and get up there and put some plastic over that as well. Got it up over here, which really worked great. And again, thank you, Todd. Todd may be swinging over today. I'm not sure with all the rain here if he will, but to pick up some plants. So we shall see. So I'm not sure what, I've just got done searching for some of the tools that I need. I had several wedges, steel wedges, that I don't know where they are, but I have my masonry chisels and all, and that's necessary for doing some of the work out here. So we'll see how everything works out bit by bit, and we'll touch back later on today. Hopefully the rain lets up some, but it doesn't look like it. All right. Well, so it rained all morning, so I did some indoor stuff. I went ahead and rewired the big 300-gallon tank that was damaged, and then I went ahead and pumped some of the off-road diesel fuel into a clear 5-gallon can, and I have the tank tilted up, the 300-gallon tank tilted up so that the water and sediment would go to the other end of it, and hopefully nothing would get sucked up into the pump. And so I pumped into the 5-gallon can, beautiful diesel fuel, so I'm going to be able to use that. I filled up the my portable unit from the 300-gallon tank unit, and so that got set. And this afternoon the rain let up, and so one of the things I did do is I went and started collecting some of the blocks. So these are the blocks that were part of a retaining wall and decorative thing at the top of the property, similar to the ones that our pillars are in the entrance to our driveway. Well, 2 years ago, someone smashed into it and destroyed it, and so all these, I basically used Elon and the Hulk to put those in a pile off in the forest near the wood yard. And what I did do now in the last few hours is I went ahead and used the hammer and chisel to separate the blocks. They still all have to be pressure washed and get some of the adhesive that's still on them off of them. But there's 45 of the blocks there. I need 64 just for our base level. Then I'll need some blocks to level it as well, not just 4-inch blocks, but I'll probably use some bricks that I have, or maybe even some wood. I don't know yet, but I want to be able to get to start out with having on each corner of each building 2 this way and 2 this way, on top of the crushed stone that's out there, the limestone. So that's my plan. It's working out pretty well. I'm glad it let up rain this afternoon, and the flies are out in the forest. But I was able to get these separated. A whole bunch more to do tomorrow, if the rain holds up tomorrow. So, good Lord willing, we'll be able to do that. So, and what else did I do? I did some other things. Oh, I think I already talked about it. I checked up there. I've just got to get up here when things dry up and get some plastic up underneath there, because the water's coming in and doing damage to the rest of the roof on this. So that's a bit of a hassle, but we'll deal with that. So I think that's it. Sorry, it's a short video today. No footage of me actually working and all. Just with the rain and all, I decided not to even try setting up the camera, even though it stopped for a while. So that's it for today's video, folks. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you for your comments and your suggestions and your questions. That's always cool, and we really appreciate the thumbs up. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day and stay safe. Bye-bye now.